Hey guys and gals, Malkuth 1974 back at you with another episode of our career mode in Kerbal Space Program 1.0. I finally got my moon rocket all set and going, and we are on our way to where we're going is actually the moon. I've changed the design up a little bit. It's still a little bit funky in the atmosphere. I still think that has a lot to do with 1.02 and its funky new atmosphere. I've had issues with it before, and a lot of people have had issues with it before. It might not be this part pack. We're just going to have to wait for the patch to come out for that to be fixed. What I did on this time, I actually turned off my my reaction wheels to see if that helped. It helped out a little bit, but once you hit a certain spot in the game, and what I mean by that, once you hit a certain atmospheric height and a certain speed, your vessel just seems to go like it's like it almost hits a pot of soup or something, because it gets crazy with how much it goes off. And I don't know why I didn't notice this before in my Apollo series, because I did have 1.02 installed on that too, and I'm not quite sure why I never noticed the issue. I don't know, maybe it was just the way I had it. I'm not sure. I'm just I'm a little dumbfounded by the whole thing. So let's see. We're just launching off to the moon. You can see the moon right there. I do have a lot of contracts for the moon. So I have science data from space, science data from the surface. We have the original moon contracts, which land on the moon and transmit or recover scientific data from the moon. And I also have another land on the moon. So if we get this done, okay, we should be pretty set with funds by that time, and we'll also get a lot of other things today, like science and stuff like that, and then we can start concentrating on Minmus. Minmus is going to be our science whore, I guess you could call it. It's a lot easier to get a lot of science off of Minmus than it is to actually get it off the moon, because you can do a lot of different things on the moon. Let's see what's going on here. So we gotta, oh, there we go. We are at, what are we at? I want to get this down to about 40. There we go. So we are going to be doing a landing. We'll set that, we'll quick save that, and I'll get into orbit of the moon, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, welcome to the moon. We're at 41,000 meters, and we're going to set up a spot to land. I probably will land, let's see, what's my favorite spot to land? We want to land in a relatively flat area. This one's always sort of flat. What do we got over here? Could land around here. It's a good question where we want to land. Landed there tons of times. Landed there tons of times. I mean, I've landed everywhere on the moon, so it's nothing new to me. I guess I got to go for the easiest thing, which would be right here. There's a lot of flat land down here, so I'm going to set up a node right here. I'm going to shrink this down a little bit, bring this down, just like that. Maybe I can save some SP here. There we go. That looks good. Alright, so let's fast forward it here. I was kind of hoping the stage would last, my main stage would last, that big stage would last a lot longer, but that doesn't seem to be the case, so we're gonna have to make this work. Let me fly that out just a tad. There we go. And estimated burn 2 seconds, and I have 1.4 seconds left in this stage. So this will definitely lose this. At least the stage will actually be destroyed, because it should actually break into the ground. And 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that stage is gone. We'll lose that. Correcto mundo. And I will continue this down. What does this have? Wow, so we're going to have to do an interesting landing here. We don't want to use up too much. I want to at least have 1,200, at least 11. No, we could probably do it with 1,000 ms. We need to take off. You got to figure we're at the speed we're at now. We're at 440 ms. So we were at what, maybe 500. So to take off and to get back into orbit, you're going to need at least 500. We're going to need at least 500 to land. So that'll leave us with 1,300. And so we should be all set. We should kind of doing all this stuff in my head before we know what we're doing. And we'll do some quick saving there, just in case we have any issues. And let's get this guy landed. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my slow ass burn, hopefully. Still thinking that that's not the greatest idea. Kind of want to land right there, so let me go like that. That'll give us what, 10 minutes of burning time. We should be all set. I think we'll be all set. This should break down a little bit. We probably want that to slow down just a tad. There we go. I want to land in this relatively flat area over here. Maybe we can move it over just a tad. That's the wrong way. Move it over this way. If we can land in this flat area, that'd be great. 370. Just keep this coming down. I'm looking at my delta V and this. I want that a little bit more. If I can get it down here, that'd be great. Just let that do its thing. There we go. And we can set that back over here. Just like that. That should be fine for us. We're at 290. 1,500. Keep this quite steady. I'm going to slow this down just a tad. Add 13 minutes. That'll do. There we go. We're at 216, 217. Our altitude is 14. We're doing fine. We're slowly going down. Or losing altitude, I should say. And I want that just like that. Let's bring that over just a little bit more again. Get away from that lip. I know that's a lip right there. I know this is pretty relatively flat. It usually is. There we go. And we're at 1,400. We can slow this down just a little bit more. So let's go to this. There we go. We'll speed up just a tad. I can see that we're heading for that lip. I want us away from that lip as much as possible. Let's keep losing some speed here. There we go. And 124, 115. We should be all set with that now. 13. Yeah, I was a little bit off, but that's all right. So that should be relatively flat land right there, I would say. It might be a little bit bumpy. Even if I do flip this, we should be all set. Put that down. And we're at 1,200. 2,000. I'm gonna have to speed this up just a tad. Start losing more of our speed. And now cut it down just a tad. 800. Let's get this sucker on the ground. There we go. I know we have plenty now, so we'll be able to land without too many issues, I do believe. I will start this at 200, slow us down a little bit. 200, there we go. And there we go. Don't flip, you little butthead. Yeah, we're on a little bit of a lip, but it's not too bad. Bring you back up. There you go. And we'll F5 this thing. So there we go. We've landed. And I do have 1,000 left, so we should have enough to get home. And we will touchdown confirmed on the moon. Any crash you can walk away from. So I got 205 from that. And I got 18 science. And the last one, explore the moon, land on the moon, complete. We've done that. Let's complete the next part. Let's do a crew report, and we'll send that out, which will give us our transmit, which should finish a bunch of other ones for us. So there we go. We got 15,006. We got 188 for that, and 63 for that. That should leave us. So this one's done. And so the only one I gotta do now is to transmit or recover scientific data from space, and that should do it. So let's open this up and get some science. I do have a barometer on here. That won't work here. What? How does that even? Okay, we'll keep that then. I'm not sure how that actually worked, but we will deal with it. Keep that, and we have some temperature. We'll log some temperature here. That's good. And over here we don't have anything, so we'll open this thing up. Observe material bay. That'll be 100, and we will do an EVA, right? Oh, I still can't do an EVA? God dang it. Can't believe I forgot to do that. Oh yeah, we couldn't afford it anyway. So there we go. Everything looks fine. So now we got to get this guy off of the ground. Let me see where I am. Wow, I'm a little turned around here. I'm a little bit off. That's my 90-degree, right? I believe. Yeah, because over here. Huh. Odd. All right. So 180. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I can't see it because it's behind the heading thing. So. All right, here we go. So we'll get back into orbit. I'm gonna go to a pretty decent orbit. I'm not gonna go too high because I want to save as much fuel as I possibly can. And you can see right here my apoapsis height is 276 or whatever it is, and we just have to sort of get up there as quick as possible. I'm gonna start my gravity turn now. Go. I don't have full throttle going. Actually, I might not have enough fuel for this. If I can get this guy into space, we'll be all set. Is my fuel reading right? It says I have tons of fuel down here, but we'll see. I'm going to do 15,000 just because that's the best thing we can do at this point. Maybe we'll get home, maybe not. Let's see, 14. $15, all right. Oh crap, I wasn't even on the right thing. What was I reading? Oh, I was reading altitude above terrain. Oops. So that's my bad. Sorry guys. How far can I bring this up? 6. That will only cost us 224. I'm not sure if that'll get us home. I went too high. I wasn't paying attention. Might have to launch a rescue mission for him, but let's get him into orbit first. And we will go like this. At 3. I think if I keep it pretty close over here, I'll be all set. 3. There we go. That's good. Now let's set up the maneuver home. This is where things are going to get a little crunchy. So we have 257. I'm already at 176. Yikes. Yeah, we're not going to make it home. I am going to need 286. What are we at here? 69. I knew I need 300. God damn it. So that little bit that I did screwed me over. Let me see if I can do any better here. Nope. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can pull something out of my butt on that one. 289. 534 meters. 37 meters. 287. I should be able to bring this a little bit closer. Yeah, well, okay, we'll make it. Alright, so that gets me to 286. We still have to lose a little bit here. Let me see if I can sort of cheat the system here. I'm just going to start it right here. There we go. And 280. Come on. I have 257. How about right there? Nope. How about there? 62. Let me do 257 and see if this will work. If I can set this up somewhere to actually. Nope. Crap. Oh, crap. I'm gonna have to send a fuel thing up to him. Well, let me do one rotation, and that's all because I wasn't paying attention. If I would have only went to 30,000, I would have been all set. We're at 6. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap, that was close. Alright, so we definitely need to do this now. I'll see if I can kind of cheat this a little bit. Maybe I can make him push him home. Let's see. I can't believe I don't have enough fuel to do this. I'll set this like this. I might be doing it because I'm saving fuel by having this at a lower setting. Yeah, it looks like we might pull this off. We might, and we might not. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, it's gonna be close. Here we go. And fudge! Out of fuel. And I can't EVA. I knew this thing didn't have enough wiggle room for getting us into orbit, so let's get this guy here. And I'll have to send up, I don't know how I'm going to do this, because I can't EVA. I can probably EVA now. I'll do a thing right now to get this done. And then he can grab the science. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I'll be back. What I just did is I upgraded my astronaut complex, which I have plenty of money to do now, and it allows me to can perform EVAs, Kerbals on EVA can place flags, and that should set us up for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send a pod up to intercept him, and we can actually I'll probably use one of these. Let me think here. Load. We can use a Mark II docking one. I wanted to upgrade it anyway. Pull this off, pull these off, pull that down, and we'll stick a regular fuel tank on here like that one. That should still give us plenty of delta V. Yep, like that. And we can still place one of these here, just like that. And the docking port doesn't matter because he doesn't have a docking port, so that's just a waste of space right now. So I'll pull this chute off and I will put on one of those, and I think that's all we need to do, right? That can get me to 5307. That should be plenty. Let me lift that up. Is this turned down any? Yes. Bring that all the way up. We'll set the gimbal all the way up. Wow, that's not giving me a whole hell of a lot of fuel. Let me pull this down. 513, 142, there we go. That should be a little bit better. Put that like that, put that like that, and I will see if I can get a rocket on here. I'll just change this to the Mark II rocket, regular Mark II rocket, save, we definitely will override that, and we'll see what we can do. Let's see if we can intercept him on his way back here. We'll have to wait. Nope, that's what I wanted to figure out. Okay, we can't have a Kerbal on there, obviously. So, next. We might have to add some engines to this here in a second. Let me go like this. We'll go to the pod. And go like that. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Let's go to utility. And we'll just add one of these. Go like that. We'll open that up. And we'll place that pod down here. Oh. Oh, where'd you go, you little... Oh, you freaking little bastard. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so it's not liking that, so we'll just stick it right there, whatever. Close that. This thing isn't all that expensive. Now I'm worried about the fuel thing here. Alright, just to make sure we have enough fuel, I'm going to add just one. No, not that. Jeez. Still not that. Get rid of you. Add one of these. And I'm going to put a nose cone on you. And I will wonder if... Let's see if the Terrier will work on these. We put these together. And they share fuel. And we'll put a structural strut on this. Just like that. And I come off this like that. Will that work? 131, 6, yes. That should work. That should get us off the ground, I would think. And we'll go like that. And we'll take the Kerbal out. No Bill Kerman in this one. And we'll save this pod. There we go. That should get us off the ground, I would think. Let me see, I don't have any more engines to look at. What is this one? Does that one have more? 62, 60. Let's see if we can get a little bit more out of these. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, I'm much more comfortable with those on there. Alright, that'll get me to 6144. That should be plenty for us. Alright, let's go intercept this guy. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to wait until he comes around, just like we usually do. He'll be coming quite fast though, so we might have to wait a few seconds here. I think I'll have to launch now, because if I wait too long, he'll definitely go around this time, and then I'll have to wait again. If I go now, I might be able to go around a couple times. No, we have to wait to a more optimal position for him to come around. Here we go. Nope, not yet. It should be the next time. There we go. I will launch now, I would say. I will be going faster than him, so let's do it now. Get this thing up in the air. Rescue my friend, man. Rescue my friend. Here we go. Take it off. Remember, there's no Kerbals on this. A rescue mission. Man, you know, when you're used to a revert button, sometimes those are nice to have, but when you don't have the revert button, you're surprised on how much you actually use it. So, you know, with no revert here, and I'm not going to cheat and have use the quick save either to save me from these things. So it gets quite hairy on these things. It really does. Losing the stage soon here, so we'll just kind of let these go. There we go. Don't have to worry about those anymore. I am a little bit concerned about my ascent here. It's not the most nominal one, unfortunately. Again. Now we're hitting that soup again. I can feel it and how everything's... It seems to be around 10,000, 12,000. That you hit that crappy soup with the ASA does not like it. So I'm at 20,000 there. Really can't wait till we get the patch out for 1.03 and they fix this problem. I mean, it is a problem. I've never denied that it was a problem, but it's very annoying. Around 22,000. We hit 26. We'll be good to go. Vertical, baby. There we go. So keep it just like that. Let that grow up, and we'll set this as target. And I'm going to see when I can actually intercept this guy. We might have to actually get into a very semi-orbit with him. I kind of hope not. I was kind of hoping to get him right here. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. It would be funny if I had to send another rescue vessel to rescue this vessel. I mean, to rescue him on this vessel. Come on, we got to get into space. Get my speed up, damn it. Come on, come on. There he goes. Now we're in space. We should lose that staging right now. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this get up there. I have a better fuel ratio in space, so we'll wait till we get into space to do this part. And make sure I don't run out of fuel either. Electric charge, I only have 60. That's not good. I didn't put batteries on this thing. So there we go. So now let's see if we can actually intercept him at some point. Wish I had MechJeb on. I mean, I'm a Kerbal Engineer on here for I could see my current fuel flow. We seem to be doing alright. And we'll bring this up around. I should get quite close to him here. Where will I be? Really? Oh, right here. 80. 87. I won't meet him anywhere else. So how am I going to do this? Let's see if I can do some maneuver nodes here to figure this out. It's 87 separation here. That's not close enough, unfortunately. Can I fix this anywhere? Uh, 65. 40. 24. It's costing me a lot of fuel though. This might not be the most optimal way to do that. Nope, definitely not. What if we increased it a little bit more up this way? Do we have something there? Not quite. So that's not going to work. Well, let me figure this out. I'm not going to sit here all day figuring this out. I'm going to just mess with the maneuver nodes a little bit, and I'll be back. As I figured out how to do this, what's happening is he's at an inclination a little bit, so I was a little bit off, so I didn't notice it at first. So I fixed the inclination, and I got us to meet up about 2.3 right here. So I'll be doing a burn at the descending node right here. Well, it used to be here before I moved it, and we'll meet up right here. So there we go. That'll be awesome. Let's fast forward here, and I only did it at 157 ms. So yeah, I wasn't, the way I was looking at that maneuver node, those maneuver nodes, I didn't really notice that I was at an inclination. He was at an inclination with me. This will take 8 seconds, so let's make sure we get this right, because that'll be an awesome intercept if I can do it. And there we go. I'll launch that. I'm just going to make sure this does fall down right where I want it. And there. Are we there? 2.4. I'm not going to argue with that. Do a quick save. We're still going to have to match his speed, that's going to be the killer right there. I probably should have brought more fuel So what's he doing? We're going to meet up with him in a second here. This is going to go quick. So he's doing 780, 783. So I have to match his speed before we can transfer to each other. And let me put my retrograde on there. Definitely should have had a bigger vessel, I think. And I should have had mixture. What do I got left? So I've already used a lot of my fuel. So this might not actually work either. Isn't that wonderful? And here we go. Launch this. Match his speed. I mean, I'm sure I'll have some fuel left, but it won't be much. And I still need fuel to actually get back home, so let's see where we're at. Yeah, we'll be alright, I think. Target-wise, he's right there. I was hoping we get a little bit closer than that. So, we are matched speed with him. Let me actually match his speed, though. There we go. There. Do some F5ing here. And now we'll catch up to him, I hope. He's 9.7 away, so we'll speed up to, say, 20. Yeah, we don't want to use too much fuel. We'll just kind of burn this away a little bit. There we go, he's 3. I'm going to fix this by going over here and cutting off a few of our feet right there. And we're at 2.1. Yeah, we'll get him. That's good. I got him on the first intercept, which is good. I didn't burn much fuel, so now I know I have enough fuel to get home once we meet up with him. And I will burn that off. Come right next to him because he's going to have to transfer to this vessel. There we go. There he is. I'm going to match speed. 0. There we go. Awesome. So, switch over to him. And let's do an EVA. We should be able to do an EVA now. Yep. And I will grab what I can for science. Is there no science in here? Maybe can I do an EVA report? Yeah. Alright, so open this up. I'm going to have to grab all the science out of this. Can you not grab the science from the... I will be pissed. RCS. Can only scientists do that? Oh my god, I will die. Oh my god. Nope, collect data, okay. Yes, remove data. I didn't think that was the case. So I would have been a little bit upset if it was. Did I not use that one? Let's see if we can use that one now. Huh, I never even used that mystery goo. That's why that wasn't working. Oh wait. Is there a thing up here? Let's see. Alright, let's grab this. Take data. Thank you. Collect data. Remove data. Yes. How come my pod does not have any data on it? That's weird. Huh. Alright, where's that thing? It should have had the EVA report from the moon on it, unless I took it with me, which I doubt. So I might have to go back in there and send that report manually. Let me store experiments. I got 4 of them on there. Let me go see if that's still in there and we can grab it. Our precious science. It's all Important. F grab. Board. Huh. And oh, I can get some more pressure data from up here. Nice. Oh, I didn't grab those either. Let me do this one more time. Board. I don't think I did all of the temperature. I can't get at it. Log temperature 12. Okay, so there we go. Now I'll get everything out of there. EVA, RCS. At least I'll try to. Take data. Come on, buddy. Those ones are hard to get. I have to keep pushing this thing away. I might have to take data, and then we gotta swing around and grab that other pressure data that we just picked up. And take data. There we go. So back to that vessel. Where are we? I could probably put my lights on. That would have helped me out a little bit. So there you go, the new vessel. We should be able to have plenty of fuel to get home now. Grab. And board. Alright. So where are we? We'll have to wait until we get back up to the AP here. And we'll sink the rest of our fuel into that. Let's do that now. One thing I should check to make onset target, thank you, is to make sure we're not going to crash into our vessel here. We don't want to rocket right into him. Where is he? Nope, we won't. Okay. Let me get up there a little bit farther. Come on, come on. There we go. So 3 and 10,000. There we go. We should have all the data on here, right? Yep, stored data is 7. And we can go home. Finally! One rescue mission later, and we can go home. Let's turn this thing upside down. There we go. Coming in kind of hot too, and I don't have a heat shield on here. We should be all set though, I believe. I'm not too worried about it. If we lose Jeb, I'll cry. Probably should remember to put a heat shield on these, huh? Probably would have been a good idea. I think we'll be set. Like I said, the heating in point 102 is broken as long also with the aerodynamics that they broke in 1.02. So if I see those bars pop up, I'll start worrying, but I'm not gonna worry right now. We are slowing down quite quickly. Yeah, we're good. We're at 1200 MS and no issues. Woohoo! Going home, baby. Going home. $500. We're at 11,000 meters. And 9,000 should... Let me use time acceleration here to speed this up. I worry about using time acceleration sometimes, because sometimes for some reason your vessel will just explode for no reason. So I tend to worry about it a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about it too much here. Let's go at 1500. We're going to let those go. The chutes. And at 500 we should open up. Come on, open up. There we go. So there we go. Jebediah returned home safely after landing on the moon. What an awesome mission. Now we can finally end this episode. Probably another long episode, but hey, sorry. I can't help it sometimes. When things go wrong, I can't plan for that. So, there we go. Let's check out what we got, and then we'll close out the episode. So, recovered vessel. So science-wise, we got 262 science to give us 367 science. That's beautiful. Parts-wise, we're still pretty good with the funds. And Jebediah gained 3 XP, so he's good. So I'm gonna knock these out of here. So guys, as always, we'll spend some of those science points when we come back. But for now, we gotta say goodbye. So this is Malkuth 1974. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you later. Malkuth out of here.